What's going on? What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Not rolling those over yet. Back to our playback or testing. strategy, man. We're gonna basically get our chart set up. I didn't like yesterday how the market replay was performing, so I'm gonna download some new data today. Pardon me. I'm gonna download some new data today, and I'm gonna do like a Monday through Friday session. I didn't decide when. I'll probably do something in November. Do Monday through Friday session, and I'm gonna watch it, mark my levels in between sessions. Like the Monday, I'm gonna mark my levels. I'm adjusting for Tuesday, adjusting for Wednesday, so on and so forth. I'm gonna watch it on the 4 hour, then I'm gonna go through watch it on the 60 minutes, and go through and watch it on the 5 minute. The time frame I use 5 minutes for my entries, 5 minutes in my volume charts. But I look for my bricks. This is the bricks trade, so I look on the higher time frames as far as the 4 and the 60, 40s confluences that I look for. Yeah, again today, as far as the playbook, we're doing our bricks trade. It's an A+ setup. It just requires a lot of patience. Our edge is a supply and demand, and support and resistance. Basically, our criteria to enter is we gotta identify a clear trend. We gotta know where price is coming from and where it's going, hence the supply and demand. Price on our 5 minute chart has to respect the levels of our high time frame, so it can be consolidating. It can be just basically trading around that bricks area. We just want to make sure that it's respecting that time, that level. And no news can be present or upcoming around these time frames, or within the time that I want to get into the trade. Confluences, as far as confluences, our brick wall consists of support and resistance levels being the exact same on the 60 minute and the 4 hour charts. And we mark them up with solid green and solid red. So the support ones, the ones on the bottom will be green, and the ones above will be red. Clear supply and demand zones to help determine direction and destination. Basically, where it's coming and where it's going. I'm listing the confluences right now that I need in order to enter this trade. It doesn't have to be all of them. I just need 2 or more. I have 4, but I need 2 or more. It has to be a trend and clear support on our volume chart. For our sniper entry, when we get in on like a pullback or a retest, we're never going to chase the price. Gaps and or support and resistance on the 5 minute and the volume chart lining up. So I want to see the same gaps on the 5 minute as on the volume chart, as well as like support and resistance levels that need to be respected on both charts. Those are my confluences. As far as the plan, we find a clear trend and we never go against it. Like that's the golden rule, man. Then we wait on price on our 5 minute chart to get close enough to the bricks to react, like I said earlier, whether it be consolidation or reversal. And we find the entry is close to the bricks as far as like a pullback or a retest. But we don't want to enter a trade unless it's like closer to the end of an hour or end of a 4 hour close. So if I'm doing like the AM session, the New York session, either prior to the New York session, like the 8 o'clock close between 7 and 8, that candle, the 9 o'clock between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m., and then the 10 o'clock between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. So these are the 3 hours that I will be in the market looking at charts. No longer than these 3 hours, because I'm looking for closes on the 8 hour, watching how price reacts. Closes on the 9. Just watch how price reacts, and closes on the 10. So if I'm sitting down around 7:30, I should be out by 10:30. Minimum risk is 2 to 1. Exit early if prices closes above or below our original buys for the bricks on like the hourly or the 4 hour. If I'm in a trade and it closes below like our original buys. Never risk more than 10 ticks and never move stop loss to break even. So I don't like, if I risk 6 ticks, let's say 6 ticks for example, I'm willing to lose that. Like, I'm not going to move my stop loss to break even. I know how people talk about moving it to break even to eliminate risk. When I move it to break even, my stop loss gets hit and the price goes in the direction that I need it to go in. I'm cool with losing 6 ticks if that's what I set for my risk. If it's 4, if it's 3, if it's 2, that's what I'm cool with losing. So I'm not moving it, my stop loss to break even. So I don't want to hear you say, oh, you should move to break even. I'm not doing that. I don't want to get my stop loss too tight to where the trade doesn't have time to work itself out. So that's what I do. You do what you do. I'm not a financial advisor, and trading has its own risk. So take your risk, I'll take my risk. I'm cool with risking no more than 6 ticks and not moving my stop loss to break even. With that being said, we're going to load up some data. What do I already have? Let's see, ZB. We got all this. I need to download this too. Dang, 379 items, 369 between the hours. Sheesh. The volume. Okay. I need market replay for ZB. Let's just say, I think I got the 4th through the 8th. I might have the 11th through the 15th. What I got? I got the 4th through the 8th. I got the 18th. So let's see. The 4th through the 8th. Do I got the 11th? I don't. So I'll get the 11th through the 15th. After we load this data up, we're going to do a test run to make sure it's working right. I'm going to go ahead and load the 10th. What's that? 6 p.m. That's when the session opens on a Sunday. 6 p.m. Alright, we got that. Let's remove all of these levels. Start from scratch. Find the price. Alright, that's not what I wanted. That's at the 11th to the 15th. For real, I can load the 4th. Yeah, let's just, we got the whole month loaded. Shoot. The 4th through the 22nd. We'll still do a 4-day time span or 5 days. So we'll stop, I guess, the 8th. And this is our 4-hour. Let's go to our daily downtrend. It's the 29th. Session I'm trading starts 11/4/24 and let's just say 11/8/24. We're looking for the trend on the daily down 4 hour. We need some more days, so we load them up. If you're on NinjaTrader and you're trying to figure out how to load some more days, you just click on the candles, right click, hit properties, and under data series, you'll see time frame. You load data based on days to load, and you type in the amount of days you want it to load. You don't really got to do too much. Do not plot, I always do that. But boom, that's how you load it up. Yep, downtrend on a 40. See what it's looking like on a 60-minute. Gapped up. Feel like we ranging. Yeah, you could say it's a downtrend. That's a lower. Lower. Cause this was a lower high right here. Let me make this bigger. See, higher, low. And the lower low was created, so we'll say it was a downtrend. For 5 minutes, probably gonna be an uptrend. This session is, I guess. We just go from here. Got this big old gap right here. My price gapped up in the I don't say after hours, because when it started trading in the Asian session, it gapped up. We're gonna make that white. Was this one our 60-minute? Yeah, it was. I'm gonna just make it purple. Outline. Invisible. Let's make it 20 so I can see. Alright, now that we got our trend out the way, it's downtrend on the daily, downtrend on the 4, downtrend on the 1 hour, but it looks like it's trending up on the 5-minute. Now we're gonna look to see if we can find some support, not some support, some supply and demand areas. Or basically see where price is coming from, and I'm gonna just basically go out on a whim and say price is coming from 116.16. That's that's where it gapped up from. Let's go on a higher time frame. Ultimately, as far as the bigger picture, this could be an area price is trying to come back to on a 4. Maybe here also. Even here, for real, 1927. This is the last high. I feel like it's going to respect both of these levels. Let's go down to the 60. Again, like I don't have too much data for the price underneath. If I scroll back, I do. Okay. Let me mark this so I just know where the low is and price was. Alright, now let's scroll back and see what we got. So we were here before. We were down here. And it came back and touched it. Let's purple it up, and I'm gonna even make it with a white outline so we know it's real. If it gets through there, then we'll come back and look for another level. I like this for us. Make the outline red. It's damn near a brick for us. Let's see if we can find any on the 5 minutes. Dang, it came down. That 118, 17. All right. Start 118, 116, 16. My destination 118, 17. So support and resistance. Time to draw those up road closures and our detours. 4 hours, 1, 5. Back up. We'll clear support. We're looking for some clear resistance or clear support. I don't really see, like it's kind of arranging. I guess I could use this 117.20 as level. Mark this orange. Don't see anything below it. Above 119.04 maybe. Before there, I want to see if this 118.10. It looks like across. Yeah, we can use 118.10. This will be our last one before we go down to our 60. I don't want to do too many lines, but I do need something to react to, or for price to show me something. Alright, so we'll start below 117.01. Do I want to do 01? I'm gonna do 05. Looks like it's gonna be strong, even if it pulls back down here. This area looks strong. This will be our first break. Screen. So we got 117. 117.07. Oh no, it's 117.05. That's why I had to click on that to make sure. Let me make this dotted or dash so I know it's a different line. Then we got 117.20. Going hand in hand with our 4 hour. I got another one coming up at 117.26. I'll do one more higher up somewhere. We're gonna break this up too. $118.10. It's 118.25. Alright, that's it. 118.20, and I'm gonna finish that off. Alright, go to the 5 minute. Do we see any clear? 118.10. That 118.10 is a high interest zone. On 1802. And this open. On 1709. Alright, now we got that's we're gonna mark our key levels for this 5 minute time frame. We want our session open. Which is 117.09. Ace is session high and low. Overnight high and low. New York open. 60-minute exhaustions. We got our bricks down. So our bricks. 118, 117.20, 118.10. That's it. We got two. We only got two right now. Alright, 7 other confluences. 1709 support and open. Our supply zone lined up with trend line. Resistance. Lower highs work made. That's 3. See, we're like in the middle of between where we came from and where we're going. So we came from here, hit here. See, it's getting back here. Not like a straight line, obviously, but that's my bias, and it's not gonna happen in that time frame, I don't think. So now that we got all this marked down, we're just gonna go through it. We're gonna push play on the 4-hour. No trade. Just watch how price react. Once we get to like, what's it say, the 8th, I'm gonna rewind it and do it all over again. On the hourly, I'm gonna pause. Since it's the 4-hour, I'm gonna pause every 4-hour candle close. This is here just to see. I mean, that's our path. That's the path we think it's going. It's reacting on our break when it's 4-hour. This is our support one right now. I'm just respecting it. Yeah. I missed 2 candle closes. I ain't pausing on the last 2 candles closed, but price is moving from this brick to this break. I'm gonna pause it to see how it reacts around here. The next candle closes soon. This was the 4-hour. This one was our 5-minute support. So it looked like it's respecting that too. But it opened lower. It hit our break. Ooh, a break resistance. It came back down. Let's see how many ticks. 118. That ain't pause. It hit it and came back down. Let's say 10, 11, 12. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It hit it and came back down 21 ticks. I wonder if it showed any consolidation around there for me to even have a chance to get in. Just go on the 5-minute. I wonder if it just straight rejected. So this is how it acted. Here we go with this shit again. Yesterday it was creating these candles. See how legit it is. Now if I go to the 4-hour and see if that candle's there too. I'm gonna just let it play out. Dang, it went under this brick. Let's see if it closes above in the next 5 minutes. Opened. So now we're going long. To a new session. I'm gonna let this 4-hour session play out the whole 4 days. Until it either hits this up here, 118.25, or it comes back down to this zone. Cause this is that got it trading in between. Oh yeah, we broke. Oh, that ain't no support. Why we going sideways? Alright, we never made it past that break. Came back and started at 116.16. This is a great entry. We got support. We got a 1 hour support coming into a demand area. It left it. Ooh, did it leave? Did it leave? So it came back before hitting our break again. We didn't get enough push to get to this zone up here. Almost there. Alright, we got there. Finally got there. Alright, so I'm not going to go to hole 8 because I know it, and it did get to our zone. So now I want to see that path that it took to get there on or 1 hour. And I'm gonna say hopefully it don't remove all my stuff. And it removed most of it, so while we take notes, people. Whoa. Alright. So we back on this day. One 16. It's a large area. Alright, let's see what it looks like on this 1 hour time frame. What's this? PM. I ain't go back far enough. Guess we seen it. Boom. It hit that. Finally hit that first break the first time. Hit it the second time. Watching how this looks as support around there. Like, we had it coming down. So obviously, like I said, it wasn't gonna be like no V pattern or go straight back up. is the 5th, so this is the second day in the session. So we closed under the brick. Above it, that nice push above. 2 areas of resistance. Yup, into that brick again. Oh, that might have got out right there. Especially being this brick didn't hit it. 1 hour resistance before it came all the way back down to this area. Woo, we ain't watched that far last time. We filling this gap here. Yeah, filled that gap in and went lower and lower and lower. Alright, let's run it back in 5 minutes. Why I keep taking my levels off? Open. Alright, we're gonna slow it down. 2, we're gonna mark our Asia session with some dashed oranges. Well, pretty much, you know what? I'm gonna mark my Asia session since it's it confluence with this 1 hour support in our open. Make that orange. we'll just know that's our Asia session high and low. It's our 4-hour candle above this break. This is how it reacted. We wouldn't be looking to get into a trade till around 7:38. This is when the session opens. Alright, so let's slow it up a little bit. About 10x speed. I'm gonna minimize that. Bring this here. This would be an entry. One.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Close under 25. Under 26. We will target this break. 09. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's a lot of risk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not risking 7. We'll still love on here. 29, 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can risk 6. As a matter of fact. I got in early anyway, so I won't risk more than 20, then 6, then 5. Now we got a lower high right here. We get stopped out. We're not going to look for entry till if we get about back around 20. Because our bias is an uptrend. I didn't even check the news. That's what I didn't do. What day is this? The 4th. That's a no. 4th to the 8th. Apply settings. We didn't have really anything on the 4th. 5th, we didn't have anything till 9, 45, and 10. So the 5th is when we gotta really worry. But we're on the 4th right now. 04 look like it's gonna be stubborn. 03 became more open. Oh man. Look like 27 is where we get stopped out. Made a lower high on both the volume chart and the 5-minute. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a lower low at 27. I'd be more surprised for it to turn around at 27 and come back up. Because now we just got us a gap between 01 and 30.
Stop filled.
Yeah, I expected that. Watch how price reacts around this 26 area. I don't even want to get in again until price comes around down here. This is our Asia. This is our Asia session. High confluence with a 1-hour support. Ooh, and a gap on the bottom. We can get in at 28. We'll get in at 28.
Order submitted.
If that's an if. If not, we ain't stress it. We'll wait till it come back down to 20. See, we're not gonna chase it. $31 looking like mini resistance. Might have got away from us at that 29.
Order canceled.
Hit 04. Yeah, it's been up on the day, but the New York session don't want to show no love. But yeah, this was big confluence right here. Our Asian session high confluence with a 1-hour support. And price bounce right there at the 26. So we had two. It was a 26 there, and we had it was a little under a gap, 27. With a wick down. It's cool. I want to see how price reacts up here before I get out. lesson of the day is you can know where price is going and still not know when to get in to make this bread. That's why you gotta be mechanical, man. Get you a system, do the same stuff over and over. Like, get it boring. Like, some days I don't even want to do this. Like, but this is the stuff you gotta do. This is the stuff you gotta do. This is the stuff people don't show you. This is the behind the scenes. Getting these reps in, man. I slow up at 9:30. Our brick was at 110.08. It looked like I didn't even want to get up there. So we got a higher low. Now let's get this higher high. It touched it and came back down immediately. Once again, with some confluence, price reacting around this level. Came on up around this brick. It's reacting to these levels, man. It's doing what we want. It's doing what we want, man. It's doing what we want to see. And that's all I need. There ain't a better way to end this session, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy 3. I'm out. If you stayed this long, if you see this, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Every day I'm back at it again tomorrow. Rain, sleet, hell, snow. The only way that's gonna stop me is if I ain't got no Wi-Fi. And shoot, we gonna always have Wi-Fi. But man, let's get to it, man. We'll practice this next coming week. We got 5 trading days. I stayed out the market Thanksgiving and Black Friday, which was today because they were shorter sessions. But we back at it Monday. I'm gonna roll over these contracts and we back at it Monday for the end of this evaluation. I think we got the max amount of days, but we're gonna be real diligent in this next coming week. So you may stay tuned. I might even stream one day this week. If I do, it'll be a PM session. So man, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.